What is goody YouTube? What's up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? I apologize for being like what about 10 minutes late. We definitely is on CBT time. I gave out my actual stream link to my guys to see if they want to hop on the chat with me tonight. I'm not sure, to be honest. It might just be us along the fireside chat. But what is goody, everybody? What is good? It is about like what 20 minutes before the actual start of the game. It is game two of the NBA Finals, the Golden State Warriors versus the bum Boston Celtics, and the Celtics are up in the series 1-0. Let's try to rewind back to, I think it was like what, Tuesday? It wasn't even Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so I think it was Thursday. Thursday was the first game of the series, and I think it honestly was a tale of actually two halves, or well, not even two halves, but actually before I like even go there, um, make sure that if you have not, I just dropped a video about like probably like an hour ago, about an hour. I mean, an hour, like 2 hours ago, darn near. Summarizing my thoughts on this tumultuous Philadelphia 76ers season. So make sure if you want to leave this stream that you watch that joint. It would be greatly appreciated. It took hella long. Like I actually had that the actual footage recorded for like what one for actually like what 1 week. Um, not even 1 week, probably like a whole month. No, two. Sorry, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm very bad at time. But no, like editing takes so long, bro. Like for those of you who really want to create an actual YouTube, like make sure you get into the actual grind of learning how to finesse and not expert but excel, not even excel, master, that is the word, master how to use a specific um YouTube, not YouTube, sorry, a specific video editing software, bro. Like it'll save you a lot of time. But I just been on some ish the last few days. Um, yeah, but going back to the finals itself, Golden State is down this series. The bum Boston Celtics are ahead. Game one, it was like a tale of two halves, maybe a tale of three quarters and one quarter. The first half, um, it was essentially a back and forth game. Mainly, it was Steph versus Boston. Seth came. Sorry, not Seth. Steph. War, Wardell. Wardell came out firing on all cylinders. Excuse me, cousin. Firing on all firing on all cylinders, but his teammates did not have his back until the end of the game. It looked like the joint was honestly over. I believe it was around the end of the third, or like just like throughout the whole third. Golden State went on a actual large run. Um, but unfortunately, they were not able to keep said lead, and Boston marched all the way back from about what 16, 15 down to take game one. So my takeaways from that were or are that Boston, like they can honestly win this joint. Now I still don't think that they actually will, just because Golden State does have that championship history with them, or that championship mentality. Um, excuse me, but like the fact that Boston has the length and the mindset to really take this team down is top notch. So we shall see. What am I expecting in game two? I'm expecting more help to be given to Steph. I'm expecting better shooting from Boston Stars, namely one Mr. Jason Tatum, because he went like what 3 for 17 in Game 1. A lot of folks were saying that Boston isn't going to continue to shoot the lights out as they did during Game 1, and to be honest, that's what everyone has been saying throughout the whole entire playoffs. Like Boston is like that, yo. Boston is like that. And our boy, our favorite former 76er, Al Horford, went like 6 of 9 from 3, bro. And honestly carried them. Well, him and Derek White carried Boston to a Game 1 victory. And it's sad because this man was a double agent for the Sixers, bro. I'm convinced that Boston paid this man to take a 2-year gap, one with the Sixers, to intentionally screw us up, yo. Brad Stevens said, "Look, bro, look, Al, we're not gonna sign you yet, just because we want you to actually get paid. We are going to allow you to actually take the whole max. Go to Philly. Try to ingratiate yourself with like the whole fans, with like Joel Embiid, with like Ben. And once the time is right, strike them down." And that's what this man did. Because this man is dropping 6 of 9 from 3. That's like what 66%. And this man averaged 5 points during the 2020 NBA play during the averaged 5 points during the bubble playoffs, bro. That makes no sense. Like, and I'm not going to take that as a good joint. Like, no. Al Horford is really balling out in the finals, man. Anyway, still with Boston, I'm expecting Jason Tatum to have a very good game. He was 3 of 17, and I don't believe that that is going to continue moving forward. So that would bode unwell for Golden State. But I do believe Golden State can still get this joint. Let me know in the comment section what you guys want to talk about before the game starts in 12 minutes. I'm not sure. This is my first time actually doing a stream by myself. And for real, just might be like us, which I don't even mind. It's more intimate that way. Yes, sir. But yeah, yeah. As you can see, I'm wearing the Phillies hat. I think the Phillies have like what, won like 3 in a row. Now I haven't. I do have to admit, this was the year that I was going to actually follow the actual Phillies in a very long time. I was a Philly fan. I was a big Phillies and just baseball fan in general as a young boy, right? Like this was like what 2008, 2006, 2007, and I fell off once the Phillies started being trash, and I haven't really picked up baseball since then. But this was the year, just because everyone was being hyped as hell, talking about, oh, the Phillies is back. Oh, we traded for acquired, sorry, offensive behemoths. And I tried to watch the actual first 2 games. Not even 2. Like the actual first 3 games, and Bulls was trash, bro. Trizzy trash. So I was like, I'm not definitely gonna watch this no more. But they've won the last 3 games. I think it was against the Angels, who are a trash team. So can you really put any credence into it? Well, A dub is a dub. I'll say that. Or dubs are dubs. But like, we'll see. We'll see. They fired the actual manager. I think his name was Joe Girardi, and if I remember correctly, he was the manager for the Yankees back in the day. I do not know who the Phillies hired um in the actual interim, but we shall see. So maybe I'll start watching more baseball. We have to see. But for now, for tonight, I am focused 110,000% on this game. We cannot let Boston, or we, Golden State cannot let Boston win this game, bro. Obviously, because they'll be down 2-0, like, duh. But just in general, like, Boston cannot win this chip. Like, I was, um, I was talking to my man's Quadrique over what, Saturday or Friday. I was talking to my man's Quadrique on Friday, and I was telling him that like, rather, he was telling me, or whatever. We were telling each other that basketball will not be fun if Boston obtains a chip because their fans are going to rub it in our faces for years, bro. Legit is going to rub this in our faces till the day boys kick the bucket. Excuse me. So all this says to me is Boston needs to take this L. Golden State needs to take this actual dub because it is going to be over. Like, you really think that like Boston fans are obnoxious now? Like, it's going to be a wrap. It is going to be a wrap. Uh, yeah. Let's see here. Let me see. I'm trying to check something. This is still weird for like me. I'm not a streamer yet. This is awkward as hell, but it's all good because with every mile, or that's not even the actual saying. Every mile begins with like one step. How do you eat a horse? Maybe not a horse. How do you eat a vegetarian meal? One bite at a time. So, and I think I'm actually getting better too, because I was not this, cool, calm, and collected on the stream the first few times I've actually done it. So growth. Thank God for the growth. But what I was thinking was I have a picture here um of one Sauce Castillo or Nick Stauskas, and they have not given my man's no time in the finals, bruh. I really want to see him play, or at least get like a, a few run, a few run. Like let the son of the process get some play, man. It's crazy how like he definitely has been jumping around team to team after getting released by, I think it was the Kings, because he went to the Kings after he got dropped by us back in 2017, maybe almost 5 years. No, that is 5 years ago. 5 years ago, yeah. He's been playing in the actual G League too. I think the reason why he got picked up by the Celtics is because he dropped like 50 points in a G League game playing for Denver, I want to say. But hopefully they give my boy some minutes. That'd be cool. Um, Comments. What's goody, dog? How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, man. Hopefully these dubs get a dub, because I'm telling you right now, I'm saying it again, dog. I'm gonna be in shambles, bro. I'm going to be in shambles if Boston wins a chip. Like, the amount of ish I've talked to Boston fans the last 10 years, and this is like, one, during the actual process, and two, with them still talking ish back, but like, but without them actually winning anything. Like, my like man's hot, my actual man's hot, my actual, see, I'm I'm hyped now. My actual man's Haji, who like y'all have seen here on the actual stream before. He's a Boston fan. He has been since like our young boy days, middle school at ICS. Um, he was hype as hell when Boston went to the Eastern Conference chip back in what, 2018, I want to say, when they played Braun. Um, and he wouldn't shut the hell up, bro. So I can like, shoot, not even then. Now he is in these group chats, and he should be on this stream. Like, I've been asking him to, like, slide through for a while, but he's clearly too busy for a brother. But he's talking mad ish now too, and it's like, bro, I can only imagine, dog. It's too much, dog. It's too much. Daniel L. I support if the Celtics win, it is fine. What, fine? I support if the Celtics win, it's fine. It's finna, okay. It's finna be a bad look for me after talking so much ish. I agree, dog. I agree, yo. So, like, dog. Nah, yo. But yeah, the finals shall begin in a few. ABC has just delved into their main coverage, I guess. Um, I believe everyone, or most players are wearing orange shirts. That says "End gun violence," I'm not going to get political. I'm not going to do that. That is not what I'm going to do here. But just passing out the actual info. They're they're showing or giving awareness, or bringing awareness to a lot of the gun violence that the nation has seen the last few weeks. Um, Even like last night, bro, there was a shooting down South Street, and the crazy thing is, I was probably gonna go there too. Like, my, like, man's asked me if I was down to, like slide to a spot down there. And I was going to go, but I was editing a video, and I was like, this is more, important, I guess. Than trying to turn up, and boys fell asleep. Come to find out, yo, like, 3 boys was killed, 14 were injured. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, young boys really need to calm down. Let me not, actually, I take that back. I don't know if there was young boys who actually perpetrated the situation. So let me take that back. Let me not do fake news. But we just need to calm down as a whole, bro. Like, we just need to, if anything, take more care and just, like, understand and find the importance, see the importance of life, and like how precious it like is, man. Because boys is dying on some crazy stuff. Like, why? Um, so yeah, you're about to see Golden State and Boston during the, what you could call it, the pledge of allegiance. No, so sorry. During the actual national the national anthem. Excuse me. So we got Daniel saying Golden State in like 6. I'm gonna keep that same prediction. I had Golden State in 5 when this joint first began on Thursday. But I had to take that joint back. I took it back. Took that joint back. Is it a Biz Marquee? They got Biz Marquee doing the anthem and some Coogee. The boy got on Coogee. I'm gonna let I'm gonna let him serenade us before we continue to chat. Enjoy. I know y'all saw JT just like give the whole boy a little dap. I know y'all just saw that. Yo, Jason Tatum is in the finals, dog. Oh my gosh, I am so tight, man. We'll see. I'm not sure if y'all saw it, but Draymond Green, he had a podcast about one day after Game One, and he was explaining, or not explaining, but just giving his actual thoughts on the series itself and what Golden State has to do to become victorious in Game Two. And a lot of his stuff, or at least a lot of what he said, it was just like a lot of mental mistakes on their end. He took a lot of self accountability for not playing up to his championship standard, trying to help Steph. I believe he only dropped like what 14, not 14. I believe the man only dropped like what 4 points um in Game One. So it definitely he definitely didn't put in work. Um, Another thing, and this is what my actual man's Brandon was saying too. Jordan Poole was locked up, man. I'm not sure how much points he had. I want to say 9. I could be wrong. Um, but they had him in Alcatraz, bro. Every single action, every single play that they were trying to run towards him, Boston had a guard or a forward waiting for him to cut off any offensive momentum that like he could have. Um, I know, and I don't want to sound like an actual hater. If I am, it's okay. My team is like trash, so I can hate all I want. But no, a lot of folks were like basically donning Jordan Poole the next big thing and donning him as a splash brother this season because he has ascended into NBA stardom. I mean, he's not an actual star yet, but into NBA relevancy. Um, and while like I do think he is a good bull, I think it's kind of disrespectful just to give him that title. Still, he's the ball's still young. I'm not saying that like he can't do it. I'm not saying that he won't. Because if I had my way, he would honestly and become that since he would win a chip because I want Golden State to win. Neither here nor there, but I do believe in our society of quick paced, PACED, quick paced interactions. We are so quick just to don bulls and gals the next this, and that. And we do have to give them time to grow. Game one for Mr. Poole was not that great. Let's see how the man bounces back after that. Hopefully, it is good. I think he was trying to transition this somewhere into the Sixers. I think he was one of the finalists for MIP, most improved player, along with our boy Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, bro. But the boy Ja Morant won, which I still don't get to this day. Like, I don't understand how a rookie of the year can win an MIP the next year. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that not okay, not even fair, but like I don't think that makes sense because he's clearly viewed as a top tier player to begin with. Other than the fact that like Bull was Bull was drafted second overall. I don't think a second overall player should get an improved player of the year during his second season. That'll make sense too, man. Another thing that I want to see, I don't even know if it's true, but if Gary Payton the second is even going to be playing in this game, like I know that he shattered an elbow. He shattered an elbow against the Grizzlies, I think. But we shall see, man. Welcome to the NBA Finals, Game 2. Starting lineups for Boston, we have Marcus Smart at the guard, Jaylen Brown at the 2 guard, Jason Tatum at the 3, Mr. Al Horford, our boy, at the 4, and Robert Williams at the 5. For Golden State, Steph Curry, baby goat, Klay Thompson at the 2 guard, Andrew Wiggins at the 3, Draymond at the 4, and I believe it was Kevin Looney at the 5. Presented by YouTube TV. YouTube. There we go. Warriors come out to play, and Boston gets the ball first. Okay, so this is my first time doing this once again, so y'all gonna have to help a brother out. I like know that some content creators do play by play. I don't necessarily want to do that. Maybe I can, but we shall see. Draymond Green is already getting into a scuffle, as he should be. Ooh, that was a foul. Steph definitely dragged him out, bro. Maybe not a foul, but let's see if the ball Steph can do his thing. He got on white sneaks with pink shoestrings. Wiggins hitting threes. He's a perfect example of putting a player in the right positions. Stupid pass by like Stupid pass by Steph after a Jaylen Brown three. Jaylen Brown has definitely proved me wrong, bro. I used to hate this man, dog. Okay, hate is a very strong word, but I strongly disliked this man when he first came into the league. Why? Because he would talk ish about my Sixers, and he would prove it correct. Now this man is playing in the finals, bro. That's ridiculous. Marcus Smart driving to the lane with a layup. Is 5-3 Boston. I see a lot of pin downs for Golden State, which is what their offense is for the actual most part. Screens and pin downs. Another three by Jaylen Brown. another three. Nice passing. The Dubs got an easy bucket. I think it was a misdirection play. Kevin Looney, it's crazy because like he's been there for a while, bro. Like I think the year, I think the year when Golden State got their first chip, like so he's been there for a minute. That's like what two that was like 2016, 15 maybe. Opposite way. I know y'all saw that actual smooth JT layup too, bro. Like I know y'all seen that, John. Like, come on now, bro. Yo, this man is in the finals, man. I'm gonna keep on saying I'm gonna keep on saying that too, because there is no way this team, in green and white are in the finals, man. Ooh, caught him and won and won and won. Caught Steph. Ooh, caught him. Look at that. Took the contact and won. Jaylen Brown is starting off the game perfect 3 of 3 from the field and 2 of 2 from the 3-point line. I love the aggressiveness from Boston. They're trying to take this joint by the horns and get it done by any means necessary, bruh. They are trying to put this joint on ice from jump. JT said, "I'm about to pull up." Mm. Golden State better hurry up, bruh. Boston is playing a beautiful brand of basketball. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need something from. Yes, there we go. I was about to say I'm gonna need I'm gonna need some offense towards the hoop for Golden State just so it can open up everything else because it's looking stagnant. Clay, yep. Boston with the ball. JT to the left side of the arc. Dribbles past ball. Misses a layup. It looked good though. It definitely looked good. Seemed like a deflection, but as you see, Golden State is trying to drive more to the lane now, so it can open up everything else. JB tried tried to yam it on balls, yo. Try to yam it. Like yo, he's low key become one of my favorite players after being one of my most despised. Baby goat Steph Curry with a circus shot. That's not a good offensive play. Obviously, he can make those Jones, but if Golden State is going to be doing those type BS plays, the actual whole night is not going to bode well for them. JT with his own miss. Whew. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can, just let me know. Or if y'all can't, I'm gonna bend back a tad bit because my neck is killing me. So Boston started off hot 5 of 5, and now they're 0 of 7. Tatum, wow. Tatum is so smooth, bro. Like I was watching, or I remember watching this podcast with Earl Watson, who's an ex NBA coach. He used to coach Phoenix. He was the guy who basically let D Book become D Book. And he was saying how like he wanted to get Jason Tatum to Phoenix along with D Book. And the reason was because he liked his style of play. Like he was explaining that JT plays like with an unorthodox offensive in an unorthodox an offensive game. And like you like like you typically do not see that with young players. Earl Watson. Yeah, bro. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, I know my ball, yo. Low key, I think Watson, he's a he's a he's a assistant coach with Toronto now, I think. I'm probably saying it wrong. Uh but yeah, bro. All technical skill work. But he's smooth though. Like my man is like smooth as hell, bro. Like I'll give JT that. Like I don't even hate Bull. Like I actually snap. Like like him, but the refs are beginning to call some ticky tack fouls, yo. Ex NBA player. What's good, y'all? What is goody? We got 6 balls in the chat. Make sure that you like the video if you feel so inclined. Earl, yeah, Bill saw him. Oh wow. So like they're like so they're all west like they're all West Coast guys. I had no idea. Like I didn't know that Watson played in the league back in the day. But I did not know that he was a West Coast dude. I forget why like Phoenix fired him too. I think it was because like he wasn't with the institutional BS. So like they, so like Bull said, "Yo, you have to go." But no, he's definitely trying to get his time back in the league, and hopefully he will get his chance again. But if I do remember correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, Watson is currently an assistant coach on the Raptors. And I say that because I recall seeing him in the first round against us. I think Bulls could be wrong though. Bulls could be wrong. So what can I say so far about this game? Boston is looking like they're coming in for the kill. It looks like they are like playing no games, trying to get this joint down. Yeah, people liked him. Fan favorite. This Embiid JT 101 is crazy. I think they actually JT and Embiid have the same uh trainer. I think his name is Drew Hanlon. And the ball must be great because like he is he is pumping out stars, bruh. Um, though I like will say he couldn't get our like boy Fultz right because he definitely did have access to him the year after he messed up his actual shoulder. But yeah, y'all, we're having fun in the chat. Boston is finna choke. I indeed hope so, bro. I indeed hope so. Um, Abandoning folks. Google it. Can I pass it? I I just received a note from one of my executive producers. is saying this. Any info that I like no need, I need to Google it. So that's indeed what I shall do next time. Thank you, executive producer. This man JB, bro. This man JB, and I think he's from Cali as well, yo. So it is a home coming for the man in braids. Boston is up by 5 points, 16-11. Oh man. No idea, man. And apparently he can't shoot. You just seen the boy do an air ball. Wiggins is so trash, bro. Wiggins, close to being passed. We got 5 boys in the chat. What is goody? What is goody? What is goody? Game 3 is on Wednesday. I'm really so hurt though. Like I can take Golden State being in this position, but this Boston thing, like I know that I am harping on this a lot, but like I just cannot get over the fact that Boston is really here, man. Like no, bro, no, it was not supposed to go down like this, and I am tight. I'm sick as hell, yo, sick as hell. Klay Thompson forward to they're yeah. Golden State is running a lot of pin downs, screens too, and I don't like those mid range shots. Now, of course, it's like Klay, so like he can down those Jones, but I would rather see Bulls getting more stuff to the basket. I was right. The man GP3, well GP2, he's back. So that would tell me that like the fracture in his elbow wasn't that bad, yo. You bet on, do you bet on games? Nah, bro, I can't, dog. Like I love sports so much that like if I bet and then lose, I'm gonna be even more pissed. So I can't, bro. Especially for my teams, yo. Like I will never bet on the actual Sixers, the like birds. Like I just can't, bro. I'm gonna be livid, yo. I'm gonna be tight. So no, I do not bet But I like do have a lot. I do. I can't speak now. I am hype. Calm down. I do have a lot of friends who do bet. I actually have a favorite cousin who texts me texts me every now and then just to get my own thoughts on um on who he should pick for his parlays. Um, JV at the line. Is it a tech? I think so. That must be so dope being able to play a finals game back in your home state, bro. Like that's probably one of the best feelings in the whole world, man. Steph Curry for three. Like I don't like this offense, yo. It's taking hard shots. Meanwhile, Boston is moving the ball around and getting threes at will. That boy JB, Jay Bizzle. Ticky tack foul, to be honest. Golden State is down 9 points with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the third, and the first of game two of the 2022 NBA Finals. I never asked though. Harrison Barnes, do like you bet? And speaking of Harrison Barnes, it would be a good joint if the Sixers somehow um grab him from Sacramento this year. I think he like makes like what 10 mil less than Tobias. Um, so I kind of don't know how that will work cap wise, but that would be the best. No facts, bro. Facts, man. That is that actually is the best way to go. Like I'm definitely so like I would be down too. Um, and I do help friends when they ask me who I think would be the best. Um, I'm like still not as well versed in the I guess minutia of like sports betting, but I do know some facts, some small Johns. We're sharing out links to this if you want. Like I don't care. I mean, like you. So like you're like trying to come on. Was that the question? Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you. Yeah. Uh, my fault, bro. Like links to to this stream. I mean, yeah. Like do your thing, yo. Oh yeah. I just think. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, so I'll be sending out links to friends and stuff. I mainly uh what's the whole like word? I mainly rely on the YouTube algorithm guides to like push out my stuff just because like I like haven't streamed as much, and I am a freshman in this whole thing, but I do send out my joints every now and then. Honestly, um, it wasn't even supposed to be just me tonight, but as Leo John says, the show must go on. But either way, I thank y'all for like for being here, watching the actual game with Yeen. Yeah. Oh man. Golden State is down by 5 points, 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first. Tatum on the elbow. Nice defense. Do you think the Warriors are too old? Not at all. I think they actually have like a nice blend of young and old. Um, I do kind of think that like it may come down to a lot of their young players stepping up, which doesn't necessarily bode well just because like Bulls is young. But no, I do not think the Dubs are old. They are more so seasoned. Well, seasoned. Shoot, like I wish my team was old, bro. Like, oh man. Well, Golden State has been listening to me per se. They've been putting a lot of or getting a lot of action to the actual hoop, which you would assume would then open up shooting lanes for the rest of the game. Like it's clear that like they just be doing like give the ball to like give give the ball to Steph and everyone just watch. They've been doing that a lot the last 5 minutes, and that's not going to cut it when you're playing a top defensive team like Boston. Oh man. Well, we are on a break. My day has been fine. A lot of it had to do with me actually editing the video that I just dropped. I've been a little bit sporadic, or not even that. That is the whole wrong word. Um, I haven't been as organized with my video editing as of late. Typically, as you guys know, I drop videos every Sunday, so I typically start most of my joins on Wednesday or Thursday. But I've been a little bit late. I've been a little bit late. I have been a little bit lazy, so I haven't put in the correct amount of like time. So today's video drop, I put a lot of time in today. Hopefully, y'all enjoy that, John. And for those of you who don't know, the video that I just dropped, let's see if I have a picture. I probably do. I'll put it in here. Let's see. 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 I don't actually. Wow. Okay, yeah. This is the thumbnail of it. The definition of insanity, with a big red arrow a big red arrow pointing to our guy Joel Embiid. And in this joint, I basically just described my own thoughts of where the team, or where I think the team will actually go into the 2022 off season. I don't necessarily believe that it is uh, looking bright for our like team. It now there actually definitely is a possibility that we do come out of the scathed, just because we do have Joel Embiid. We have a potential close to 80% Harden and Tyrese Maxey as well. I think he's going to be the savior of this team if it does come down to it, and that's winning a chip. But that's the video that I just dropped. Make sure that you watch that, John, when you have the time. Back to the game, though. JB is taking a rest, a well-deserved rest too. JT is at the line. Even his like stroke is like wet, bro. Even the stroke, like. Oh man. Again, one of those dumb. Nice pass. That's not a foul. 2:22. Make a wish. We're pulling up on almost 58 minutes on a live stream, bro. This is history in the making. I like, Jordan Poole Jordan Poole is playing scared. Going to play himself out of a max deal. Yeah, bro. I was telling boys, like, I feel as though the NBA community as a whole donned him a splash brother too soon. Like, you need to earn you actually need to earn your stripes. And not saying he's not a good boy. I ain't saying that, but he's been strapped up the last 2 games, dog. The last 2 joints, getting strapped the hell up, and he just caused a steal. See, yep, the ball getting scared. Steph Curry. There we go. There we go. For those of you who do not know, Golden State is my second favorite team in the actual league, just because I am a huge Steph fan. I will never in my life rep them that hard though, just because, like, what do I look like? But I'm not a bandwagoner. Like, no, nah, bro. Tatum, what? He too smooth with it. The man is too smooth with it. But yeah, I'm definitely a Dubs fan, yo. Steph, Clay, and Dre, all my guys, man. All my guys. I was with them when they grew. The first quarter is still here, bro. This is a long first quarter, man. JT with the side step. Oh, JT with the side step, bro. 13 points, 3 of 4 from 3. That is 75, percent pool. Oh, okay. We got a game. We got a game. And it's still the first quarter, fam. Behind you. Yep. There you go. Boston has 6 turnovers to Golden State's 2. We'll see how that changes throughout the whole game. That's a bad pass. They had Williams on the left side. Or right side. Steph with the ball. 3, 2, 1. Gets the bank shot. The Warriors in the first quarter up 31 to 30, and they lasted a beginning Celtics flame throwing onslaught. I still do not like the offense that like Golden State has. The ending of the first quarter more so had to do with like the actual flow of the game, which like most times the home team gets those, but like with their actual set offense, I don't like it at all. Whereas Boston, they're playing their game currently. So right now, I would say that the energy is leaning towards Boston still. Yes, Golden State just made their own run, but they still haven't controlled the actual game yet, in my opinion. Do y'all agree? Disagree? Past 1 hour of streaming. Finna have fun tonight. What else is there to talk about? What is going on in Sixers land? I have no idea. Like, yo, I have not kept up with the team since like we've lost, just because like I really don't care. I like heard that there's like a bunch of rumors about us trading Matisse. I think one was for Levine. Because apparently Levine wants out of Chicago, according to LeVar Ball. Who knows, man? Um, but if you heard any news or rumors about the actual squad, let me know in the comment section. So one, I can know, and two, we can just talk about it. Yes, sir. Philly, PA, the home of brotherly love. That's where I am born and raised. How does Philly love Joel Embiid? Let's say this. Even without having a ring currently, Joel Embiid has become one of the most beloved Philadelphia superstars of all time. Just like off of like what he means to us. The process essentially, basically, he is the last remnants of the process. Him and Fur, Fur, Furcon. But I would say that Philly loves Joel in the sense of like we are starting to get to the point where like or many fans are getting to the point where they're beginning to say that if Joel Embiid wants out, we won't blame him. It's getting to like that that point. But Joel Embiid is my favorite player. Like, used to be Ben, and then he said, "F you." Uh, but Philly loves Joel Embiid a great bunch, man. A great bunch. Mainly just because, like, um, I think it's also just because he embodies Philly itself. Like, he's one who is able to take criticism and still play through through it. Like, we all know about how folks deem Philly and its pa- pa- passion. Joel Embiid doesn't mind that. And if anything, he eggs us on to actually give a damn. Um, so I like would like say that Joel is down for Joel is down for the cause. Hopefully, and I I don't know, but I really don't want him to like leave because like once he dips, it's a wrap, bro. Like it's a rizap, it's a wrap, dog. Um, and the fact that like, and this is me being kind of sentimental, but like this was really supposed to be a a Joel and like a Joel and Ben team. Like the process was given. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is this team was supposed to be Joel's and Ben's. Like them, we were supposed to see them get drafted, them go through playoff pains, them grow to get get yeah, grow to get to I can't even say it. To get yeah, I can't even say it. Together. There we go. Together as two superstar Bulls, taking us to the promised land. And I guess the reason why we still love Joel is because he stuck it through, whereas Ben said "F y'all." So that's why Philly fans go so hard towards Ben, just because he basically said "F" everything we did. It's kind of like um Ben is like the ex girlfriend who like you who like you put time, energy, love, and like help into for like years, and for her just to say, well, I don't want to do this no more. Like, girl, what? So we really hate Ben here, yo. Like we truly hate Ben here. We got 1.5K subs. You on your way to to getting a actual sports press pass. Yeah, man. I'm trying to just expand my brand. If you check, since I think since I think you're like new, um, I do a lot of fan interviews after games. Where like me and my friends go like down to the actual stadiums. Um, trying to get the actual pulse of the streets. So eventually, we eventually, it would definitely be like cool to go talk to some actual NBA players. Maury is interesting there, calling the shots. They actually need to get Bill for JH and run it back. Too bad you guys lost like Steph. Um, the Okay, so I wanted Dame, bro. I wanted Dame hands down. I also take James just because like there's a potential there. Ooh, JT with the jab. He's too smooth, bro. This man is too smooth. But honestly, even though Seth was a bad loss, you can still get shooting in return, or not return. Ooh, blocks. uh, you you can find shooting out there, and for what we were this year, and it's going to sound weird, but Danny Green was our guy to fill in that role. And so was Niang, even though he didn't show up, which I'm still pissed about. The Bulls sold me out. But I wasn't that mad that we got rid of Seth just because you have to spend bread to make bread. Um, Still one of my favorite Bulls though. Uh, Golden State getting plays to the who? Bjelica. Nemanja Bjelica. Hate that man too. Hate that man too, bro. I actually made a jaunt about him last year, explaining how he himself ruined the actual process too. So this jaunt goes deep. It goes very, 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 very deep. Pause. I assume you're from the actual West Coast, Harrison Barnes. West Side. We got 4 Bulls in the chat. It's 35 locked up. 8:35, 8:33, 8:32, 8:31 left in the second quarter. Oh, word. That's actually dope. I assume you're from North. I assume. Why? I don't know. But I'm gonna guess North. If you want, how's it out there? It's I feel like it's a lot of mountains, and I assume since it's near Idaho, a lot of agricultural fields. I assume. Maybe I'm wrong, but but I do think it's mad uh mountainous bi- biomes, the Badlands. Wiggins is a bum, bro. Facts, bro. I am too, man. I assume all who are here, love hoops. Welcome to the fam, dog. I am from Philly, PA, born and raised. I attended school up north, and I came back home. Prairies. Oh, okay, true. All right, bad. True. Dakotas. That's not where. No, Mount Rushmore is in Montana. I want to say. No. It's in Dakota. I don't know. It's either there or there. Either or. Mr. White with a 3. He said, "Yeah, facts. Excuse me." Fact. Okay. Yeah. Bet. No word. I definitely do like know some geog geog geography. Um, history was my yeah. History was my history was my actual favorite subject as a young boy. History and math. So I like do know my way around a map. Who's your favorite team? I assume either Sacramento or Golden State. I assume. Oh man. Hopefully, more of my more hopefully more of my hopefully more of my friends slide through just to give more perspective on this game because it is true. The more, the merrier. Okay, bet. So, wait. So, I assume you are a Nikola Jokic fan. I assume. I see. So, Jokic is also one of my favorite players as well, just because he's like a freak of nature. Um, I s- I like went like down to the Nuggets Sixers game this year where I watched my team blow a what 10 plus point lead in the fourth. So Jokic is a bad boy, man. Like no hate there. He's a bad boy. Now did he deserve back to back MVP? Probably not. I just don't think that like a 6 seed star should get that, John. Unless it's really special circumstances, such as Russ, being the first bull since Oscar O. Sorry, Oscar Robinson, to average a trip dub. But no, I do not believe that like Jokic should get a back to back MVP. Like that's sacrilege. Sacrilege. That that's fair. I've been down to Denver once, like about 2 years ago. A friend and I went down there. It was a cool, town. It was like, dope. Very clean though. Very clean. Facts, bro. During the actual process, tickets here was cheap as hell, and now went through the whole roof, yo. Okay, about 5 minutes left. No, about 6 minutes left. 7 minutes left in the second. Steph Curry, 12 points, shooting 50% from the field and 3 assists. Tatum has the actual ball. He throws it away. Steph has the ball, stops for a three, pops it, and he makes it. Basketball has gotten just so like weird, man. Like he had a whole o- open lane, and this like dude said like, nah, I'ma just go slow, my own pace, pop that joint. But it's so fun though, just to watch and see the game actually evolve. It's kind of like it's like a more European style game now. Um, Derek White with the ball at the top of the key. He passes to Jalen Brown on the elbow, who jab steps, guarded by Curry. launches a three, which goes in and out, almost in his mitt. Steph Wardell with the ball gets blocked. JB with the ball again. It's 2-on-4. Passes the ball to Tatum, and they call a foul. Yeah. Welcome to my YouTube channel, yo. Appreciate you for the engagement. So I assumed that like you just found my like joint randomly. Marcus Smart misses a shot, a elbow, John. Wiggins pass. Yep, nice pass. Beautiful basketball, bro. Beautiful basketball. Golden State on a 7-0 run the last minute and 50 seconds. That was a good shot, though. Like I said, Boston is playing their game, yo. Like they're getting good looks, and they're not sloppy looks. Like look, go. So go Golden State just had Steph doing BS, pass the ball out at the last second, and swing that joint back out to the whole top of the key for Wiggins to take a contested three. That's poor offense, dog. But it still works. Somehow that joint still works. Championship blood, yo. They're showing an actual preview for a Giannis Antetokounmpo flick, which honestly, at first I didn't want to watch because I am a Giannis hater. But now I think it'll be an actual grand old time, just to watch, just to watch. Because why not? Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you, dog. Hey, he chose me over Barstool. That's lit. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, so this is my so I don't really do live streams. Th- this is like my like first. No, sorry. I've like done like um probably like three live streams before this. Doing before and after games when the Sixers were still in the actual playoffs. Um, and then once we lost, I stopped doing it. And I brought it like back just because there's content to be made, and like plus like why not? And I thought that the the actual finals would actually be the like best way um for me to like start to like yeah, for me to start my streaming career, I guess. I really don't know what I'm going to do with with this, but I would say that it's good practice just to be able to talk in front of folks. Um, Thank you, man. You should do a stream all of the time. Yeah, bro. So I like okay. So I would honestly I'm not going to make no excuses. Like I should. I should, bro. Thank you for the thank you for the actual vote of confidence, man. Appreciate that immensely. Oh man, I just have to get a Twitch. Yeah, like do a whole Twitch joint. Yeah, like I like have a Instagram for my joint. Instagram, a you like tube, and a TikTok. But I'll definitely look into um Twitch soon, especially for next year when the Sixers win a chip. We're not going no like no chip, dog. JT at the top of the key, splash, bro. This man is too smooth. Splash, bro. They got GP3 on JT, and it clearly ain't working. Clearly, Wiggins at the top of the key with a step back, bro. Why is Wiggins shooting step back mid rangers, yo? Like, why? JT to the hoop misses. With his goodie, we have 5 balls in the chat. If you haven't done so, please like the video. If you do like the actual content. If not, that's fine too. That's fine as well. JT passes the ball to Derek White. Hits the 3 bottom of the net. Derek White has been a very key piece to Boston's run. He currently has 8 points. He is shooting 2 of 2, 100% from 3. I think they got him at the trade deadline. Once again, once again, Golden State playing very poor offense. They get a steal though. Steph has the ball, drives to the hoop, takes it back out, passes it to Draymond Green, who drives to the hoop and gets an easy layup for 2. Draymond Green. Draymond. JT with the turn around. Ooh. Ooh. Come on now, yo. With this sweet stroke, bro. 7 of 13 from the field. Ooh. Foul. And I told boys, yo, like, watch JT come out balling next game, because there is no way this, like, even though I do agree, JT is, he's still not a superstar okay, yes. If he wins this chip, yes. But like right now, he's just a star in my humble opinion. He'll become an actual superstar once he stays consistent, which he's getting to that point. But once again, there was no way he was going to go 3 of 17 again, game 2. When he knows if Boston wins, it's a wrap. JT sidestep 3 short. Steph gets the ball, passes it to Clay on the wing, who passes it to Draymond, who loses the ball. And it's a push off of Marcus Smart, who is the defensive player of the year, who I thought deserved it. Sure, I think it should have went should have went to Draymond, but to be fair, Draymond he ain't play that many games this year, so yeah. Wiggins misses another three. Guess guess who's going to win the DPOY next year? Wiggins is a bum, bro. Wiggins is a bum. It's like, no, look, he's good, clearly, but like, what are you doing? Anyway, guess who my pick is for the DPOY 2023? Guess. He hasn't played a game in about 2 years, or one year. Ben Simmons. Stuff with the ball on the wing, the right wing, passes it to Wiggins, gets it easy to. Yes, this is what they need to do. Get action to the basket, bro. It's still the first half. You don't have to like, shoot threes yet, or that much threes yet. JB. Oh snap! They about to he throwing hands. It was a foul. JB got up, stood over Draymond, and wanted the cuffs. Let's see what goes are going. The ball kicked. Yeah, ball kicked off. Okay. It seemed as though JB kicked out. They both fell down. Draymond laid his legs on top of him. JB got mad. Draymond pushed him, and then it went off. The intensity of the finals. If only my squad came. It was a kickoff. Yeah, the ball kick. Right. JB said, "Yo, little boy, what?" JB definitely definitely kicked out. So I would say that the initial contact was on JB. And he's one of my favorite players too. Like, I love boys who play their game and don't give an F. So like him, Pat Bev, it used to be Ben, but okay, I'll say like this. I love players who uh what's the whole thing? There it's like what am I trying to say? There's a saying in like sports where like there are certain type bulls who like you hate when they're not on your team, but you love them when they are. I like tend just to love those type players, because they don't care. That's the type of player that I would be too. So Draymond, Marcus Smart, those type dudes. PJ Tucker, Morris Twins, dog type balls, like balls who don't care. JB misses his first, but makes his second. JB goes 2 for 2 at the line. It is 50 50, all tied up with 50 seconds left in the second. Let's see who takes commanding lead of the game going into halftime. Klay Thompson for three, misses it short. Jason Tatum with the ball on the left wing, guarded by Klay Thompson. He shoots the actual mid-range, and he misses short. Steph has the ball, sizing up Derek White. He calls for the screen. Klay backs off. He calls for another screen. He gets it. He shoots a three. Misses. Golden State gets a board and puts it in. 9 seconds left. JB with the ball shoots a mid-range. He misses. Derek White with the board shoots a desperation three. Misses. And we're going into the half, 50-52. Golden State up. A beautiful first half, if I do say so myself, and I do. Okay, let's pull up some stats. I got my I got my trusty Android game. Right, let's pull up the Jones real quick. Let's look at the stats. Okay, so for Boston, Jason Tatum, 21 minutes. He has 21. He has 20. Yeah, he has 21 points, shooting 7 of 16 from the field and 5 of 7 from three. He also has 5 boards and 7 assists. He is a plus. Oh, never mind. He is a -9, which is interesting. He's the only negative plus or minus in Boston's starting five. Next, we have Mr. JB, Jaylen Brown, 15 points, shooting 4 of 12 from the field, 7 of 3. He's not having a necessarily good game, shooting 25% from the field. He also has 5 boards and 2 assists. Mr. Al shooting 6. Mr. Al, I shoot 6. Yeah, Mr. Al, I shoot 9. Sorry, 6 of 9 from 3 in game 1. Horford has 0 points, 3 boards, and 1 assist. Marcus Smart, 15 minutes, 2 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Robert Williams, 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Off of the bench, Derek White, 8 points, shooting 3 of 9 from the actual field, but shooting 33% from 3. So basically, the offense is living and dying by Jaylen and Jason. No one else is really giving them help other than Derek White, who is coming off of the bench. Let's turn our focus on Golden State. The baby goat, Steph Curry, Wardell Stephen Curry, 15 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, shooting 5 of 12 from the field and shooting 2 of 6 from 3. Draymond Green, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 of 2 from the field. He hasn't shot a actual 3. Our boy Andrew Wiggins, 10 points, 3 boards, 1 assist, shooting 4 of 10 from the field and 2 of 3 from 3. And Klay Thompson, who is having a poor game so far, 2 points, 1 board, 0 assists, shooting 1 of 8 from 3. 1 of 8 and 0 of 4. I'm sorry. 1 of 8 from the field. 1 of 8 from the field and 0 of 4 from the 3. Kevin Looney, 6 points, 2 boards, 1 assist. And looking at the actual bench, they're getting minimal help from Mr. Poole, who is one of 5 from the field, only shooting 50% from the 3. But he only shot twice. Yeah. So it's coming down to the starting 5. I got a text from my actual man's Dante, who should be on the actual stream. But he's not able to because he is in West Hollywood. Okay, so what can I talk about during halftime? We already really we already delved into the actual game so far. We already know what both teams have to do. It seems as though going through the stats. I'm sorry, give me un segundo. But yeah, looking at the whole stats, it seems as though this game is really going to come down to which team helps out their stars first. It was interesting to see that Klay only has 2 points. If I remember correctly, he is 1 of 8 from the field. So look for Golden State to run action for him coming out game 2. During the actual second half. But I do like what I'm seeing so far from Boston. Even at I think they're actually playing more of a team style game. And when their actual stars do be on do be on some actual nut ish, it's a cleaner look. Like when JT was actually in his bag for a few times during the actual first half, he was getting good looks. And even when he did those turnaround mid-range J's, it was better looks than what Steph was doing, dribbling the ball into infinity, throwing up dumb shots. This is what I see. So this is going to come down to who wants to show up half 2 and help their team win. Logic would say that it would be Golden State because 1, they're actually home, and 2, Klay Thompson hasn't shown up yet. That's what logic says. I think, but I but I am known to be wrong. So who knows? Yeah, we got 3 folks in the group chat. Welcome to halftime. I haven't even ate yet, yo. we're we are going to wait until after the game to get some nourishment in our body. Oh man. JC loved that whole what's the joint? Not step back, but side step. Like he loved that joint. Oh, wop. Let's talk about him. I've seen like a lot of boys saying or like lamenting the fact that the Sixers didn't draft JT. Like I've been seeing hella posts um condemning Philly for not taking Jason Tatum first overall in the 2018 draft or the 2017. Ben was drafted in 2016, so it had to be 2017, I believe. Actually, let me check. Google it. Let me check. Jason Tatum was drafted. Let's see. Tatum draft class. If yes, you're funny. Thank you. 2017, yes. Jason Tatum was selected third overall in yeah was selected third overall in 2017. But the Sixers always had their eye on Fultz just because we had a squad already comprised. If I remember correctly, Boston had the first pick and we had the third. We were never going to take JT because we already had Covington. Not saying that Cove was going to be better than JT, but during that time, the Sixers were like still trying to get. I think it was Braun too. So JT wasn't in our vicinity. Um, and it's a fact that like if the Sixers were indeed going to choose JT, Boston wasn't going to give us that pick because Boston was always going to choose JT. Of course, we could have lied to Boston and like said, give us the whole first pick for Fultz, and then do a whole switcheroo and like pick Tatum instead. But I don't think that's realistic. Like we were never going to choose some guys. So I think even bringing that up is just one, hindsight is 2020, and two, um, there was like really no chance of that occurring because once again, Boston had the whole first pick, and Boston was always going to choose JT. We got the first pick and traded the third and I think the 10th pick for the first pick. It wasn't the 10th. I think it was a future first. Because we were scared that the Lakers were going to choose Fultz. But it is what it is. JT is on his first fi- fi- finals, um, while Fultz is in Orlando, and the Sixers are at like home again. It's crazy how this crap works, man. Oops. I'm gonna take a whole actual snack break, really quick. I don't want to eat in front of y'all, so instead, I will put up a picture of. Let's see. Let's see. Of Ben. Enjoy. Give me like 30 seconds. 30 segundos para español. Oops. Oh well, that the actual game is back. My fault. I ain't know. Breaking the cardinal rule of streamcasts, not paying attention. We're almost closing in on 2 hours on the live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all so much, man. Plus, like, I love the actual small and intimate environment too. So where boys can actually engage with one another. It is 52-52 tied up, 11 minutes left in the third. They just showed Ime Udoka, who surprisingly was a Sixers assistant coach once upon a time, and we gave him up to keep Brett Brown, who we then fired for Doglin Rivers. Life comes at you like fast, bro. Comes at you hella fast, man. Draymond at the top of the key, and they call a blocking foul. Everyone in the chat, who do you got winning the game going into the second half? I'm still saying Dubs. Um, Al Horford, 18 points. Sorry, no, sorry, zero points in 18 minutes. Like I said, they are giving. Well, Clay is off, but they are trying to run. Not they. Golden State is trying to run action for Clay just because he is so cold. Um, Golden State ball. Let's see how long they actually give Clay to get hot before they just say it's a dub. It shouldn't be. I mean, you assume like they would give him the first 3 minutes to get back. Yep, pinned down. Oh, never mind. I thought that was Clay. Oh man. 52-54. Golden State is up by 2. 10 minutes left in the third. Steph has the ball, top of the key. Klay Thompson action. Passes it to Wiggins, who passes back out to the top of the key. Steph Curry for 3, and it rims out. Wiggins with the board, gets blocked. Golden State ball. They're running action for Klay because they need to get Klay going, bro. I don't know how they're going to win this actual game if Klay doesn't, at least get 10 points at at the very least. Looney with the easy 2. It seems like Golden State only scores 2 ways: dunks or threes. Dunks or threes. Boston with the ball, double teamed. Golden State gets a steal, passes up to Wiggins, who gives it to Draymond, who gives it to Klay for a 3, and it splashes down. They're giving, like I said, they're looking for Klay because they need him to get hot. I could be a coach, man. I could be a coach. Or, better yet, I could be a advisor on a basketball team. Splash, Klay Thompson. You see him smile too. You see him smile too. Yeah, man. If they can still feed Klay, get him hot this quarter, they should be rearing to go. This is last game. This is the actual time where Golden State made their actual lead. During the beginning and the end of the third and the fourth is when everything went to complete dog poop. So we're going to see how this joint pans out long term. My friend Dante was going to come on the actual stream. The boy texted me like 5 times, but he's actually scared now because according to him, I'm not as basketball savvy as you, so I don't feel like I add much to your actual streams, other than me talking just to talk. Little does he know that's all we are doing here currently, just talking just to talk. He and the boss says that he also doesn't watch games like that, just watches YouTube clips. It's all good though, man. Like, it's all love, yo. I will never ever hate, folks because they don't, watch just because they don't actually watch the actual game like that. But oh snap, I think we have a guest on the stream. Everyone, please give a big everyone give a big what is goody to my main man's Nizzy Stacks. What is good, bro?
What's going on, bro? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, bro. Dog, I done streamed for 2 hours by myself, and look, I got 4 bulls in the chat.
Hey,
It's
look at
goody.
you, bro. Look at you, bro.
It's all good, man. What's
What's
up,
up?
man? How's life? How is your Sunday?
It was chill. Kind of boring. Had to do some laundry and
Yeah,
wash
old man type stuff. Grown,
some
grown.
house Doors and
Grown man type shit.
shit, like it was. I mean, but it was chilling though. You know what I mean, I ain't really do much. Just chilled in the crib and just try to catch some of the games. So it seems very entertaining so far. Like definitely in the second half, it looks like Golden State is coming out with more I guess more of a pop to them, like
Hmm.
if you will. But it seemed like in like the beginning of the game, or at least like the parts that I saw, like in the highlights, it was showing that Jalen Brown was hot, and so was Jason.
JC. Yep.
I think he got like 20 something points already. So um, but also from like watching like this second half and like part of the first half, it like is and it kind of scares me to say this, but it seems like collectively, like overall, and it really pains me to say this, but it kind of looks like Boston is like the better team slightly in this
Yes,
game because
I
it's just
agree.
defensively. It's like they do a really they match up very well against Stephen Clay.
Hmm.
It's like you
Because
got
they're
the
like
bigger
wings, right?
wings, yeah.
The most
So
wings,
like
right?
um I don't know, bro. I mean, I still got Golden State winning the series, but I'm just really curious to see um how game two is gonna unfold because I don't know, but I mean, but regardless, this definitely is going to be a very entertaining series. Like it's not like lopsided, so um we'll see. I'm trying to see if Steph going to explode. Well, here you go. Okay, Steph.
They're definitely trying to get Clay hot. No,
That's a fact.
Steph Curry. Steph. Steph Curry.
Steph gonna have to start getting in his bag. Clay pull up. Oh no, to the cup.
Let's see. Golden State is beginning to make their actual merch,
For real.
and this is
Like
what. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like once they like get on the roll with like hitting they threes, like this like that's like hard to stop. Like
Mm.
once they get on the roll, start splashing them drones, like it's
Now,
like it's a wrap.
to be fair, they also did these the actual same thing last game during the same time.
That's a fact.
So we'll see if like Bulls can if like Bulls can keep this lead. Robert Williams 2 points, 2 boards, 2 blocks. Daniel Tice bum. Bro, I hate this I hate this like whole this like whole team, dog. This whole team.
Yeah, like the fact that like Boston is in the finals and like we struggling to get out of the second round just really makes me cringe. Like for real. 'Cause I'm like, if they can't do it, why can't? I mean, we got the whole MVP, so it's like I don't know, bro.
Runner up year two.
But just some bull. Like I mean, cause it's like I mean. I'm not saying Jokic isn't a great player because clearly he is, but like I don't know. Like I just feel like they just vibed in like MB. I really think that this was really in like MB year,
Mm.
but it is what it is. I mean, I think Joel's going to win it eventually in his career. I think he'll win at least one MVP.
The
Assuming
question is though, like, does he have to take it to another level for him to get that hardware? Because I don't even know like if he can last. like I don't even know.
that's a good point. I mean, he just had the best. season of his career, averaging 30 a game as a center. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, what more do you want your? I mean, if you got your center hitting like pull up threes and who can do work on the post, and he's giving you 30 a game, like I don't know what else you want him to. You mean if he's giving if
Yeah,
he's
me.
like if
Real talk though.
if he's averaging 30 and 10, what more do you want him to do? Like I mean,
And
especially
one.
like with the center position, it's like the game is evolving to like positionless basketball. So it's like most of the centers now, besides Embiid and Jokic, are just centers who are rim protectors who get boards and
Or just
block
don't.
shots. Like
Yeah.
so, like they don't have no type of post game other than getting offensive rebounds and doing putbacks. Like so, it's like he's really like resurrecting like the center position, and it's like besides Embiid and Jokic, and I guess you could throw Carl Anthony Towns in the mix too. So besides those three centers, there really is no other center that that puts fear in other
People's
you know
hearts.
yeah. So like I don't know. I mean like if he's putting up 30 and 10, got his team to the playoffs, like I don't know what else you want him to do
Four seed too.
for real. And the East was better than the West this year too, so it was like low key in a tougher conference.
Mm.
But like I don't know. I mean like I kind of like feel like
Excuse me.
it's like the argument between Embiid and Jokic is kind of similar to like when we were growing up and people were saying like who's better, Kobe or LeBron, and people will always say, well, LeBron has better stats, but like I guess when you look at the eye test, like Kobe is better because he's more of an offensive player, more of a killer, and I feel
Mm.
like look at the eye test when it comes to Embiid and Jokic. Of course, Embiid's going to win that every time. But if we're just strictly talking about stats, then Jokic is going to win that every time. But I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like you got to combine both things because they're both just as important, But I mean, Jokic is cool, and I mean, but it's just like this may just be me, but like I, I don't fear Jokic. You feel what I'm saying?
Uh
Like
huh.
I don't
Uh huh.
think he's a good player. I'm not trying to take nothing away from him, but like we were at that game when we played the Nuggets and
Right.
like
Right.
I mean he
Oh,
didn't
sorry.
play horrible, but like I think he maybe had maybe like 20 and 10, like just
Mm.
like we didn't lose that game because of Jokic. Like we lost that game because they just started hitting all these threes
Like no
in
ball.
the
Like
quarter.
Bones.
Um,
Highland.
Highland,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Boy
that
was
like
killing
cooking
balls.
it,
That cooking balls. That.
and like that was the reason why we lost that game. Like it wasn't because Jokic was being dominant or whatever. I mean, he played a decent game, but it wasn't like, oh, he played a dominant game. Like no, like it wasn't like that at all. You know what I mean? But that like that's just me though. Like, I don't fear Jokic. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
even though the stats may say otherwise, which cool, but like I don't know, like that's just me personally.
Clay Thompson. I just love the whole fact that like we're able just to see big men play well now. Like I love back to that back to the actual basket type games.
Facts, bro.
Just because like that's like what we what like we grew up on.
Old fashioned basketball.
Yeah, right. It's like power forward. It's going back.
Now it's just stretch fours. Well,
Yeah,
not even stretch fours anymore. I mean, you got people like Jason Tatum playing a four,
a foreigner,
and
right?
like
It's
you know what I mean. So it's just basically athletic wings and like two-way players at the four now, like your Robert Covingtons, your
Covington,
Jay
right? Cubs,
Crowders
right,
of
right,
the
right,
world. You feel me?
right.
Like
The game has changed, bro. It's sad.
it's like a game dominated by wings. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I kind of feel that that low key works in the Sixers' favor only because they don't have anybody that can guard Joel Embiid. So
Embiid.
like when
Yeah.
teams, a lot of teams now want to play small, but when you got Embiid on the court, you can't play small. So now you're forced to put like a average big man into just compensate for him size wise. But
Which then helps us just because like we're going to feast.
exactly. But like come playoff time, like as you saw, like they double Embiid like all the time. So we still need that perimeter
Player.
player.
Yeah.
So I was hearing that the Jazz fired their head coach,
Mm-hmm.
and I heard that Donovan Mitchell really liked the coach, and that was the reason why he signed that extension to stay in Utah. So I was thinking like, man, could we get Donovan Mitchell to come to Philly? I mean, we can give y'all Tobias and uh,
And
I mean like, what do y'all want? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that would be very poetic if D
bro,
Mitch.
Tobias, Matisse,
Yeah, I would do it,
throw
yo.
in a pick or
I would do
two,
it.
maybe. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I
Get
mean,
boy Furkan. Like,
I
okay.
would, I would
Get
do
boy
that,
Furkan. Yeah, bro. I would do it too.
and
And then
then
you figure it out from like there. I mean, it's because like I mean you wouldn't necessarily have a wing defender, but like you still do have defense with Embiid, who like creates that actual havoc in general. So it's like not as though we would would be bare boned. We like would might have to drop Danny just because like we would need to find an extra piece defense wise. But I would trade Tease, Toby, Furkan, some
yeah,
picks.
we're kind of out of
Yeah,
here.
I would do it, bro. Like, look, I would
Get
do it.
Furkan out of here, bro.
I would do it, dog. Like, I would do it. And I'm
And like,
telling, and it would be beautiful story line wise, just because of his beef with Ben, and
exactly,
and
with the
and
whole
like
Brick
now
bro.
D Mitch takes his spot and has a whole reason to win a chip here.
Exactly,
Motivation, bro.
for real.
Motivate. So I would take that. I would take D Mitch. Yes, let's do it.
And the thing is, like, I would hate to say it, but like, we'd have to move um Maxi to the
Maxi.
bench.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, Maxi's still the future because like Harden is old, so eventually the future would be Maxi, uh, probably playing a point, and then you got Mitch who can still like run the offense a little bit, and Embiid, who's not even
Mm.
30 yet. You know what I mean? So that'll still be our core three, and then if we could get Mitch, then of course Harden's going to have to take a pay cut, and then let's just try to get like some athletic three and D
And
guys.
D Taylor balls. Yeah.
I mean, like that's really what we need, like for real, for real. So you would have James at the one, Harden at the two, find some three and D guy to play the three and the four, and then of course you got Embiid at the five, and then Maxi off the bench.
You be straight.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So we just got to get a lot of three and D guys, and I know we're keeping our draft pick for this year, so hopefully we can get a three and D guy to that we can find in the draft, and like he don't and like he
Or
don't.
just trade that pick too, because
I
I
mean, true.
honestly I think it's time for like us to stop going for projects.
I
JT.
agree.
Um. And going for players who can help us now. Cause like
That's
I'm tired of like all this crap, bro.
I feel you. And plus, like the three and D guy that we get, like he don't got to do much. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's not like we are asking him to. It's like just hit a three, like a couple threes a game, and just be our defensive anchor. So it's like if we got Mitch, Harden, and Embiid on the floor, just like what y'all two gotta do is just knock down open threes and
Just
space the
right.
floor
That's all you
and
gotta
just
do.
play
And
D. That's all
right.
you gotta do. We
That's
take
all you
care of
gotta do.
everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like we got
That's all you
everything
gotta
else
do.
taken care of. Just hit a couple of threes, get a couple of steals here and there. We straight.
We'll see what your like boy Murray does. We'll see.
I just hope he don't give Harden no max contract, bro. 'Cause, I mean, like for us to win a championship, like we literally cannot afford to give him that much money. Like literally can't afford to, because like we're honestly too like top heavy for a team. It's like once our starting four or starting five more so goes to the bench, it's like we have nothing. I mean, it's like we have, and honestly, like we really fucked up by giving Tobias that max contract. I mean, like we still, I mean, being that we chose Ben Simmons over Jimmy Butler, we still should have
Ben
kept
Simmons.
Tobias, but like he didn't deserve all that money. Like no other team was going to pay him that much. So like there was really no reason to pay
Is
him
that
that
true
much.
though? Is that true?
I mean, you really think another team would give Tobias a max contract?
I think I'll say this. I think
I
if we
mean,
ain't pay him that, he was going to walk.
but like, do you think somebody else would have paid him a similar contract?
I'm gonna say honestly, yes, just because that's what the market dictated that year. I would say yes. Not saying he deserves it, even though like I'm not going to be in another man's po- pocket, but
For
I'm just saying like I think okay, hindsight is 2020, of course. I would have rather given Jimmy the bag. I think at the
well, definitely.
time to where like what that like what's that team was, I think paying him was the right choice at that moment in time. Like I saw the logic there. Unfortunately, your boy Ben screwed it up.
I mean, he did. He did.
Like
He did.
cause
You're right.
like
He did.
just cause like Toby would have been off the books like what next year, 2 years,
In 2 years, yeah. I think he got 2 years left on his deal.
and by then Joel and Ben would have grown up.
I
Like
hear you.
your boy Ben just said, "F y'all." Golden State up 14 points. Let's see if they choke again.
Gotta wait till that fourth quarter come in and see if everything falls apart like it did last game.
If that occurs, Boston is going to win the chip, dog. Like hands down. Like I'm gonna be tight. No, I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be sad, crying,
Yo, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be mad too, bro. I'm like Boston out of all teams, like nah, bro.
and their fans will not stop to. Bro. If they win, we will not hear the end of that for like 20 years, bro. 20 years, and I'm not even lying. Like,
Steph on his shit.
not even lying, bro.
I feel you, bro.
I think you're ahead of me. Yep, cash. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's okay though.
Steph heating up.
11-0 run. I need to go to a Golden State game. Well, in there, like in Golden State.
In Chase Arena.
Yeah, bro. I remember it was like what June year. I said I like junior year of like high school. I I said, bro, let's go to a game, dog. Which game? Golden State. And like we ain't go. I blame you.
I don't even remember that, bro. Like I don't remember. I
On my
honestly
life.
don't even remember that.
It's
Wait,
okay.
like, wait,
It's
like,
okay. It's
like you try to get all of us to go to a
a
Warriors game.
Warriors game, yes. And like then Bulls flaked, so like I said, I'll just ask now. And then like we and like we ain't go. But
I honestly don't remember that, bro.
that like was the that was the year that Steph became Steph.
Yeah, because that was like what 2014, 20 like
14. Yeah.
2034.
Because they like won the ring that next year. No, they actually won that year.
They won
No.
in 2015 because the Cavs won in 2016.
So that was
Yeah,
that was senior year, I guess.
yeah.
Because I remember watching the Cavs and Dubs series at Sierra's crib. It was like all of us up Germantown for like one game.
Sierra like
Beckett,
the
light skin joint,
light
big
skin.
head.
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, right. See,
I
yep,
do
yep,
remember her.
yep. Fun times, bro. Shout out to the Balls Up E- E- ENS, the best high school of all time. We
ENS,
had fun there.
bro. Like especially those like when we used to go to the Central games when they would hit a three, put up the
The Trizzy,
umbrellas in
yeah,
it.
bro, that was
Yo, them
love, dog.
games was lit, bro.
He
Like,
walking.
with the trans passes out, you mean like
Yeah, bro. Good
you
times, but
drawing at them Jones, bro.
great times, man. Cause Pitts was the plug too.
Yeah,
Pitts
Piston was cool as shit.
yeah, bro. Like let balls in early, chose
Oh
our seats too.
yeah,
So
I
like,
remember that.
he was
I
cool as
remember
hell,
that.
bro. Like Pitts was cool,
Bro,
dog.
I like Piston
Like we like chose our seats, dog. It was lit. It was
for
lit.
real.
It was lit. Yo. I was like, yeah, man. Junior year, bro. We ran that school, dog. We ran that school, dog. Oh,
Yeah,
nice block,
we had like performed at prom and shit too. Like
bro.
that joint was crazy.
I don't think I I think I think I still have the video of us doing that too. I think
You gotta send me that joint. I don't got. I mean, I remember it, but I don't got like no like video like of that.
it's on here. It was like, do what you want, girl, because it's your night. Made that John crazy big. You know I'm going to do it right. Is anything you want? I'm talking pros and roses. Yo, that was
That
lit.
song was tough though. You feel
That
me?
joint was tough. Now that joint was
That
tough.
song was tough, bro.
That joint was like tough.
For real.
For like those of you who don't know, me and now used to rap back in the day.
Cryptic.
For three.
Hot,
Oh
bro.
wow.
You saw that joint,
wow. Or
That's
is that pool?
vintage
Oh
Steph
no, that's Steph.
logo?
Okay.
Wait, was that pool or?
I think
Steph?
that was pool. I think.
Pool. Yeah, I was pool. It's alright.
Look at that joint. Ooh. Tween, cross, tween, for three. Wow. Okay. So if Boston wins this game, the series is done. I'm saying that now. Hot take. the series is done. Golden State ends the third up 87-64. That, my good friends, is like what we call a good John.
They better not blow this lead, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, dog.
They up 23.
23. Beautiful.
And I thought Clay was gonna have a good game, but he playing shitty. He 3 of 14 from the field, only 7 points. But I mean,
He ain't playing well.
Curry balling out. I mean,
how much he has?
Huh?
I said how much Steph dropped.
Steph got 29 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, shooting 41% from three. You know what I'm saying? So
I,
it's not bad
I,
at all.
I like wish. I wish, man, my team was doing the whole same thing.
For real, bro. Like if
Yeah.
we can get like Bradley Bill or Donovan Mitchell, I think that would be clutch.
Who would you take, D Mitch or Bill?
I would say Mitchell only because like he's younger, and
Mm.
I think that's definitely going to be better for us like later down the road since Embiid's prime is going to be numbered. But um, I mean D Mitch's been holding it down in Utah,
Utah,
you
right?
know, and Bradley Bill can score, but I mean like he does all the stuff and his team is still ass. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like with like D Mitch in Utah. I mean in the East was better than the West this year, but
This year, right?
like previous years the West was definitely better than the East. And besides D Mitch, like I mean they had Mike Conley, who's I mean he's a nice role player now. Gobert, who's defensive. They got Bojan Bogdanovic, who's pretty decent. Like he can hit the three and everything. I think he averages like 17 points a game, but like they don't really have no other like scoring threat, you know, other than D Mitch. And for the most part, he's been holding it down in like in a harder conference for years. And you know, he's really been the focal point. Whereas like Bradley Bill, I mean, granted, like he doesn't have a good supporting cast around him, but it's just like, I mean, I think like he led the league in scoring like 2 years ago. I
Mm.
I I think, but like he hasn't like his team around him, like they don't really compliment him well. It's like I don't I don't know. I mean, I think he'll be a good fit in Philly, but if I had a choice, like I think D Mitch is the better player, but that's just my opinion.
It seems like from the outside, and I could be wrong, but it seems like D Mitch is more of a team player for some reason. Like I get that vibe more. Um, D Mitch plays like what, two guard or like point?
He plays the two, but I think on certain occasions, like they have him run them point. So
Okay,
I
so
mean, he like he can still like run the offense and stuff, but like he's not like a true like number like he's not a true number one, but he can play it on certain occasions, like which is cool. Like I mean, like he's kind of like a upgraded version of Maxi, like a very good combo guard kind of
mm,
player. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So I would definitely take him over Beal. Plus Beal's coming off an injury
Injury
too.
too, right.
So like that's another reason I would take him in. And I would think he would have some interest in Philly being that he was at, one of the like our
Playoff
playoff.
games. Yeah,
Yeah, so like
I would do it. Shoot, I mean, let's see. If the contracts work. Let
I
me see,
mean, if
because
we trade Tobias, like we have another room for another max contract that we can pay him. But it's just like Harden just has to take that L and just not get the and not get the max. Like it just really comes down like with Harden. It's like, bro, do you want to get paid or do you want to win a chip?
you want to win, right? You
So
want to freaking win.
if you want to win a chip, just take this pay cut. I mean, like you've already had max contracts. You already made your bread in this league. You feel what I'm saying? Like just take this pay cut and let's get this chip. You know what I mean? Like, and he's already like 30 something, so like it's like he's probably gonna be in Philly for what, maybe like 2 to 3 more years, maybe. So like, just take this pay cut. Let us play D. I mean, let us pay D Mitch, and let's just get this chip, man. Because it's just like we like really did like deserve it after all these years, like using games on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Just to be a second round. exit again.
That's what I'm
Again,
saying, bro.
fam.
Like you gotta have some hardware to show for it, even if it's just one. Like
Yeah, at this point, right?
yeah, I still would like at least like two, but if we can, if they can just give me one, you know what I'm saying like I'll
Oh,
be, I'll be cool with that.
I will be on Broad Street, happy as hell, dog.
For real, bro, for
Recording stuff too. Like we would be lit. We be lit on this joint, yo.
real. It's gonna be
Say
just like
what's
how
goody,
when the Eagles won this the Super Bowl.
yo. I'm so sad that like, so I was supposed to come home that day, but I
I
missed
wanted to
my,
go too, bro.
but I missed my like, but yeah, but I missed my bus to like come home.
Damn,
I was
bro.
so sad, bro.
I would have been sick as shit, bro.
Very sad, man. Sick as hell. So, what's your thoughts on LA? Like, where does Braun and like them go from here?
Um, I was hearing reports that they were going to keep Russell Westbrook. But like I just don't know how him and Russell Westbrook fit because Russell Westbrook, he needs the ball and like he's a volume shooter. You feel what I'm saying? So like he needs the ball in his hands to be effective. So I don't know how effective he can be playing off the ball because the Lakers are going to be a better team if LeBron is on the ball more than Russell Westbrook being on the ball. You feel what I'm
Mm.
saying? So it's like he's not a great shooter, so it's not like he can be like a spot up guy. So it's like I just don't think that it's a good fit. I s- like I I still think that Russ can be effective in this league at this point in his career, but just not for the Lakers. So I would if I'm the Lakers, I'm doing everything in my power to trade Russell Westbrook. Um, 'Cause, like the fit just doesn't work. Like they're better off with just LeBron and AD and shooters and a backup point guard that can run the offense when LeBron go to the bench, like a Rondo or somebody who was very important when they won the chip a few years ago. Um, but I don't know. I don't see them really doing anything with Russell Westbrook and LeBron on the same team. Like, I don't even know why they thought they'd be able to play together. If Russell Westbrook was a decent 3-point shooter, then all right. Like,
It
but
was. I think it was more okay. So like, I think it was more so they got Westbrook for gravy points. Like I don't think he was supposed to be the main cog in the offense. But once AD went went down, Russell had to get more looks.
that's a
Um,
fact.
so I think it went to like that. But I still love Russ. That's my guy. Um, hopefully he goes out a champ because I don't want him to be like a D Rose or a AI or a Melo
I hear you.
being great and no rings. But he may not get like it depends. Like he,
Like,
I
I
don't know
think
how he would win. I don't know how he would win a ring at this point unless he takes a whole pay cut and plays off of the bench. But
yes,
yeah,
definitely.
but I don't
Like,
see that.
if Russell was willing to come off the bench for the Lakers, I think that would make them a very effective team because that means when LeBron goes on the bench, all right, the ball's in your hands, rock out, bro. Do whatever you want to do. But it's just like them being on the court together. It's just like I just don't see it fitting. Like if him and LeBron are on the Lakers, I don't see them winning a championship. Together, unless he's willing to go to the bench. But like with Russell's personality and the way that he plays, like I don't think that he's going to be willing to go to the bench. You feel what I'm saying? Like I
Mm.
don't. and I think that was Carmelo's problem too. Like he originally didn't want to
AI
accept
too.
the,
Yeah.
yeah, like they didn't want to accept the bench role. But I mean, when Carmelo did accept the bench role when he was playing on the Blazers, like he was really effective. You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing he was doing his thing. And even with the Lakers, he was doing his thing. But like I just feel like the Lakers gave up like a lot to get Russell to come to LA, and they lost a lot of good role players, like Montrezl Harrell, Caruso, Caldwell Pope. I mean, these are really important role players that they just let go for Russell. So it's like I don't really see them doing much to be honest, unless they can find a way to move Russell, or like you said, like have him take a pay cut to bring in some more talent. Um, because I mean they literally won the chip with AD, Bron, and role players. So I don't know why they didn't stick with that same formula. Well, I mean, I guess the idea was that Russell was going to take pressure off of LeBron, being that
Mm.
Bron is getting older. But it's just like if, like I said, if Russell was a decent shooter, all right, but that's not his game like that. You feel me? So it's like unless he's going to be, like miraculously become a better shooter, this upcoming season, I mean, I think the Lakers will make the playoffs. But I don't know if they're going to get out the first round. I mean, especially the way that Memphis is playing. Um, if D Mitch stays in Utah, I mean, like
Dallas.
Dallas, Golden State still with their roster. I mean, like you have a lot of good teams in the West, and even Phoenix if uh Chris Paul come back. You feel what I'm saying? So
Clippers too.
Clips, cause I mean, so I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro, like
Right.
I don't know, like you got a lot of stack
uh,
teams, you know what I mean? So it's like I think they'll make the playoffs, but I'm saying that because I think LeBron will find a way, but like
he's old now though, bro. Like I mean, look, he
true
still averaged 30.
30.
I ain't saying boy can't, but like I
He is
I
getting
think
old.
at like this age he like can't do it by himself. Like I just don't think
Definitely
like it's like because like he's not going to. I don't know what his his efficiency was getting those 30 points compared to compared to his average, but like
Let me
this
look
man
at him.
like Bull like what he's like 36 now, like
Something like
close
oh
to 30.
he
Huh?
he's 30. He's 37
Yeah,
actually.
bro, like
Damn.
he's going to be 38 next year, doing the same stuff. Like, nah, bro. The man old, and he need help. AD, and like you really can't blame Bull just because like it's not his fault that it's it's not it's not his yeah it's not his fault that he gets hurt, but like he needs to do some conditioning or something. Ask Joel how like he stays healthy now, because like AD stays hurt, bro, and that was supposed to be the plan. Bronze team then passes it to AD at 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 this like point in his career. LeBron should not be the best player on your team. He the ball should be a close to.
That's a fact.
Close
That's a
to.
fact. Yeah, bro. Like, so do you think that LeBron has won his last championship?
I'm never going to say never, but it's not looking that good. I'll say that. I seen Brian like play like go off. Um, I I also know he like still holds power in the sense of like he can will and deal his way into any situation that like he wants to. So like just off of that A alone, I wouldn't say that he's done. Like he's like done. Now he might be he might not win a chip in LA, but like who's to say that like he doesn't ring chase? Well, like the last year of his joint, or like in the last 2 years. Who knows? He's Bron. He already cheated once, so why can't he like do it twice? He's like do it twice.
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know, bro. Like, I
that's
think,
funny.
like, I think he's going to finish his career in like in LA. 'Cause I mean, like, he don't really have, I mean, much to prove. 'Cause I mean, like,
You know,
regardless,
I ain't
if
saying
he,
like that. Yeah.
yeah, like, in regardless if he wins another chip or not, like, he's probably going to pass Kareem for like
Mm.
like all points scored of like all time, which is going to be like the icing on on the cake for like the rest of his career. So it's like you got like 4 chips, like he scored the most points ever. He's already like top 10 in assists. Like, bro, like that's like I think especially once he passes Kareem on points, like I think we may have to start calling him like the GOAT. I mean, I know people already have, but like especially I mean if he passes Kareem, you played in semifinals. He's won chips with like 3 different teams, and he scored the most points ever, and he's top 10 in assists as well. That's kind of hard
Go
to if he
go
not
type stuff.
oh you feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, for what I'm saying.
I'm serious though, bro. You feel me? Like like to be like to be top 10 in assists, have the most points scored, 10 finals appearances, 4 chips with 3 different teams.
Mm,
Like that's a resume, bro. Like
I
I
agree.
mean, like that, bro, like that's a person with that kind of resume is kind of hard to say. Oh, he's not the greatest player ever. You feel what I'm saying? Like even over Jordan. You feel what I'm saying? But like I don't know. I mean, I think once he passes that, like at least to me, in my opinion, I think that'll make him the goat. But that's just my like personal
If he
because
wins one more chip.
no, like when he passes
Oh, when? Okay.
Kareem. Yeah, I mean, because I mean, like I feel like
So like you're saying you okay. So you're saying it's a foregone conclusion since he's going to pass him if you don't get if you don't
if
get hurt. Knock on wood.
if LeBron can average like 25 a game, and if he can play like 60 games this season, which I think is still very realistic, so that means he'll miss 22 games. I mean, I don't see why he can't pass it if he's averaging like 25 a game. You feel what I'm saying? So like I don't know, bro. Like I feel like when he passes Kareem, like I feel like damn, like this is the GOAT. And he beat the best regular season team of all time coming back from
Golden State.
31. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
The boy had help though. I'm just saying the
I
boy
mean
had help.
I mean true, like no like nobody does it by himself. I mean like, of course if he doesn't have Kyrie,
Right.
clearly
He don't win. Right.
shit.
Right.
Um
Clearly.
I mean you could say the same thing with Mike if like if he didn't have
You got
Pippen,
Pip. Right. And got Pip.
and so but the whole thing like with like Jordan like with me is that like I mean like I'm not negating the fact that Jordan isn't great, but Jordan had a great team too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when he retired the first time, like I think they only won like two less games. But then when LeBron leaves the team, it's like they're an instant lottery team or they're not even a playoff contender. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So it's like the impact that I feel like LeBron has on the team is more than what
greater.
Jordan has on. I mean, because like Jordan aside, like the Bulls in the '90s were a greatly run organization. Like from the top down, their bench unit, like they were. I mean, coaching wise, Phil Jackson. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, they had a squad back then. You can't really say that when LeBron was in Cleveland for the first time. You
Those Cavs were like good. It's like
I mean, they
no. The Bulls was like trash, bro. The Bulls was trash.
with Sasha
Young like young
Pavlovich,
boy Bron, like those
Adrinas
Cavs was so trash.
Ilgauskas, and like,
Eric
come on, bro.
Eric Snow.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
dog.
all right, bro. Like, he didn't really have a squad. Like he was the squad. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't know, like in my eyes, I mean, if when he passes Kareem for all points scored, like in my eyes, I think that'll make him like the goat, like that, like that's the greatest player ever, like. But that's just me personally.
I think Ben Simmons is the GOAT. Say no. I'll say Bron just because like I got to I got to wa- yeah I got yeah I got to watch him up close and like
That's a fact.
and see his ascending. Um,
That's a fact.
so I'll say that
That's fair.
real quick. You like heard of the shooting on South Street,
Yeah, bro.
bro? Me and Guria were gonna go there last night too, dog.
For real?
High key, bro.
Holy
But
shit.
like I ain't go just cause I was doing YouTube stuff,
I
and
hear
I
you.
said, I'll just saying like
Mm,
we like we're planning to go down there during that time, bro.
that's wild, bro.
High
That's
key now,
crazy.
like 3 bulls killed, 14 bulls shot. That is wild, dog. Bulls can't aim, dog. Like on some nut ish.
Philly just be drawn with all these like shootings and shit, bro. Like it's just, I mean, it's always been out of hand, but it's
Yeah,
like I just feel like this year, just it's just getting crazy. I mean, it's just like, and these are just like stray bullets, like they just shooting just to shoot, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, everybody's trying to find the right solution, like not even like with the shooting in Philly, but just the shootings around the country with like all
in
the
general, yeah.
school shootings and stuff like that. So I mean, something that like just has to change. But I mean, like even like when I had went to college, like with like talking to some of my friends, like I was like, so like when y'all went to high school, like y'all didn't have to put y'all bags with like a metal detector and shit like
Mm.
that, and like they were like, no. I'm like,
He's
no,
like,
we had to do that. We had to put our bags through
right,
the metal detector, walk through a whole like detector, and
right.
like they was looking at me like, oh, like for real? I was like, yeah, like
And it's
what
like
do you mean, like
crazy, just like cause like ENS like it wasn't even that bad to like where
it wasn't a
you
bad
would
school.
think you would need it.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it was like safe, calm,
for real.
but
But
like
like I feel like just having a policy like that in place,
in place, right? That's in right
it's
in
important.
place, right, right,
Like it's important
right.
because now if somebody even thinks about bringing a assault rifle to school, they have to think, okay, like how am I going to get it past, the security and shit. You mean? But it's just like if you don't. I mean, could you imagine Philadelphia public schools without having no metal
It's like
detectors?
this. Yeah, yeah, bro.
Bro, it
Yeah,
will
right.
be
OD.
it will be drawn, bro.
Like I I think like a few years like go a bull brought a gun in like into Del Val
Oh, for
school.
real?
Like it's a charter school up like north.
Mm-hmm.
But other than like that, I don't remember bulls bringing guns to like school because that would be OD. Like we all bring them guns up to Central. like 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 bro, what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, could you imagine just like Philadelphia public schools not having any metal detectors or having to put your book back through a conveyor belt? Like, people would be drawn, bro. It would be like a war zone after school. You feel what I'm saying? Like after school let out, like, bro, like it would be wild, bro. So just to think about like how it would be at like other schools, like just the thought that you can just freely walk into your high school with anything in your bag and nobody's checking it. Like,
Mhm.
bro, like I mean, I guess to us like that, like that's not normal because we had to go through that. But it's just like just to like freely just walk into school with nothing. I mean, with nobody checking you, and you could have like a whole strap in your bag, bro.
Right.
Like, that's
That's drawing.
wild to me, bro.
Right. Like that's drawing.
Like there has to be some type of like security put in place for. But I feel like a lot of these shootings they're happening at a lot of these suburban schools, so like they don't really think
Mhm.
about oh, but we need to have like metal detectors and shit like that because it's like in the suburbs where I guess shit don't really pop off like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I guess they think why would we need something like that? But I mean, especially now. I mean, even with like the last shooting, like they said that the bull shot his grand parents or some shit like before he went into the school. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, bro. This is
crazy.
that's wild. Like it's it's a lot. It's a lot of like just hurt in the world, man,
That's a
and
fact.
like general. So, and it's been honestly, I'm not gonna say that like. Hmm, I think that the news they're reporting these like shootings now more like consistently, but like it's not as if these Jones weren't going down always. Maybe
True.
not to the same extent as like 20 kids being killed.
I feel you.
Um, but I like do think they're like well they're
I,
doing their like job, and I feel as though we shouldn't become numb to these things. So like they are doing their own job, I guess, reporting it.
I mean, yeah, that's a fact. I mean, because like mass shootings have been like a problem for like a while. Like they're like nothing.
Right.
So,
That's sad, man.
but with the shooting that happened, I think it was at a supermarket. Like I think the bull had like
Buffalo.
streamed it on like Twitch. I'm
That's
like,
scary, bro. Like
That's that's
that's
wild,
weird.
bro.
That's
Like that's
that
wild
that like this is weird.
for
Like
real, bro.
I don't like seeing death at at all, bro.
But then
Like go ahead.
I think like on his gun, I think he has something about like white supremacy or something like that. Like it's scary, bro.
It's a lot of like you have real demons in you if like you're really on that type time and like recording
That's a fact.
your actual like car carnage. That's just disgusting as a human being.
That's what I'm saying,
like
bro.
that's just like OD.
Like I just don't know the like like my like if my life could like I don't care what I'm going through in my life. I would never think, you know what, I'm gonna go to just a random school and just start killing random people. Like that'll make everything better. Like I just don't understand like the thought process, like how a person would think that just shooting innocent people would make their situation better. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like that whole concept is just wild to me.
Yeah, man, it's a bad job. Bad job. But back to basketball news. It looks like V Dubs is going to take a dub to tie the joint up 1-1. Thank you, God. Much
And
praise.
and like
Hallelujah.
and like I said before, like Al Horford and what's the other boy?
Derek Derek White. Though he played well though.
Derek, right?
He
I
played
told you, I'm like, they not gonna shoot the threes like that no more, bro. I'm like, like that's not, I'm like, that's not their game. Like Al Horford was 6 of 8 from three. I'm like, that's not happening again,
he
bro.
didn't have it again. Stauskas, Osnap, Sauce Castillo. I
Uh,
think Al dropped like 0 points
Let me check.
It's like, yeah, I don't think Ball scored once, like high key.
He had 2 points and 8 rebounds. He only took 4 shots the whole game. He didn't even attempt a three.
He pulled a James Harden. He pulled a
Basically,
JH.
basically.
And apparently Harden has been in the gym too.
As he should. As he should.
We'll, we'll see how that goes.
I just really
Golden
want
State
to see,
takes the dub. Huh.
like I just want to see what version of James Harden we're going to get this year. I mean, I just really hope that he was hurt, but I really feel like this is who he is now. Like he's just going to be a 20 and 10 guy, which I mean isn't bad. I mean, 20 points and 10 assists a game, like that's still all-star caliber numbers. You feel me? So, but I mean, we'll see.
Dubs win the game 107-88. It's a glorious day to watch ball.
We'll see how it is when they go back to Boston.
That game will be held on Wednesday. Jason Tatum a negative 36. It's crazy just because I thought he played well.
I mean,
Tatum.
he shot 66% from three, which is good. Overall, he shot 42% from the field, which is like
This is
okay,
calm. It's calm.
it's okay. But yeah, he had 28, 6 and 3. Like that's not bad.
Right. That's not like bad
But
at all.
Jalen Brown on the other hand, like even though he started the game hot, he finished 5 of 17, which is 29% from the field and only 33% from three. So he cooled off after the first half. And then outside of them, the next leading scorer is Derek White at 12 points.
See, Derek White. See,
I mean, he played well. I mean, he played his role.
played his role right.
But you can't expect him to drop 20 something points a game. Like I'm like, all right, that he's not gonna do that shit again. But we'll see. I mean, this definitely is going to be a very entertaining series. I mean, I
I
can
agree.
I can definitely see it going 7, but I'm still going to stick with my original prediction of Golden State in 6. Especially if they can win, if they can steal one on the road and win game 3.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen.
Golden State does well. I think it's about time to shut this joint down. I appreciate a like you now for
No problem.
coming through during the third. Much love, man. I appreciate everyone in the chat for staying for staying with me the last 3 hours. We have had some fun tonight. I am going to eat some nice food because I have not ate yet. And I hope
Get
you
some
guys
food,
do
bro.
as well. We will stream again this Wednesday when the next game begins. I believe it's at 9
I
p.m.
think so. Yeah.
or 8. So I will see y'all then. If y'all have not done so already, I dropped a video earlier, talking about the state of our team and asking and answering rather the question, where do we go from here? So I appreciate everyone for pulling up to the stream, and I will see y'all Wednesday. Have a great night, y'all. All right, bro.
All right, bro.
We streaming on YouTube now. It's Liddy.